What's up, y'all? Good morning. It's Coffee with the Cougar. How y'all doing? So, I got a couple of conversations and topics for y'all this morning. I was wondering why. I'm just wondering now. Because, I told y'all gonna start seeing a lot of shit happen to these wicked people that's been doing things wrong. And it's going to only be the people that's been very wicked that you're gonna see this stuff happening to. I'm just wondering why these wicked people, right? That karma is catching up to them, right? Answer me this. Why they spend all these years tormenting people that they don't know, snatching things away from people just because they can, mistreating people just because they have the power and they have the pen, or whatever they have, or they got some type of dominance over people. And they doing all these things, right? I don't want to get too, because we just talking. Let me cut my ear on because I'm kind of hot. Okay, they didn't spend their whole years bullying and tormenting, doing shit to people, right? But when karma comes around, which is karma's here now, we standing on karma today. Ain't no when. When karma comes around and everything that they've been trying to stick on other people turns around and sticks back to them because they're the creator of this mess, so the thing has to go back on base to charge. That's what these stupid motherfuckers don't know. Let me go cut my ear on because it's getting hot. It is so hot. All right. How come when it's ready to return back home, how come the people that's been doing all this dirty shit in the dark, how come they start crying? How come they start falling out kicking? How come they start playing the victim and screaming? Why is that? When they start getting sick, when other stuff start happening to them, and they know what they've been doing, why do they turn around instead of eating that shit up? See, we eat, certain people eat certain shit up. All right, yeah, you caught me, yeah, big dog, my fault. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. When they get caught. And all this shit. But you've been over here doing so much dirty, dangerous shit to people. And now it's back to you. You crying now? Oh, you emotional now? I was just wondering why do people play victim when shit start happening to them? Why do people want you, other people, family members start coming up to you telling the story about what's going on, want you to feel sorry and want your blessings? Do you know what that person was doing to me? I don't have a blessing for nothing. Let them go where they going. Bonjour. Wow. Like, is you crazy? Do you know what this person been doing to me? They're in a good spot. Anywho, like I said, I didn't want to talk about that long. We're just having a little coffee. So I got a question for y'all, right? This is my next topic. This Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Have y'all seen this crap? Let me say this before I even get rolling about this Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys thing. Let me say this. This is my thing. I never like to really talk about a topic or embark upon something or put something out there unless I'm for sure about it. Like, I really need to firsthand be for sure about it. Because a lot of times what I notice and what I see with content creators, right, it's like they'll see a story, they don't even know if it's true or not, and they'll put that story out there and about a celebrity or something, or about anybody. I guess they'll put this story out here. They don't even know if it's true or not, And a lot of times, it ain't even true. And I know that for a fact because a lot of times, they'll put out stories about celebrities that in past. They'll say Keith Sweat done passed, Tony Braxton done passed. And under the comment boxes, you can find this question all the time. Do Keith Sweat know he go? Do Tony Braxton know she passed? Do they know they ain't living no more? You see what I'm saying? Like, they'll get a stitch of a story and they'll roll with it, and it ain't even the for sure thing. So lately, I don't know if y'all been seeing this across y'all news feed, right? Alicia Keys supposed to be filing for a divorce because Swiss Beats got his side chick pregnant. Which later on we gonna sit down and investigate. We're gonna see if we can get any further with this. But we ain't just gonna be throwing nothing out there and we don't even know if it's true. But Swiss Beats then had a side piece for so many years or whatever, a long grip of time, and then finally got her pregnant and said Alicia Keys supposed to be filing for a divorce or whatever. And people that's doing the content getting on here, that's what she get. How you get them is how you lose them. I didn't like her no way. Ever since she done that, this and that, poor Mashonda, this and that. And now Mashonda on there poking holes at her. That's what you get, this and that, that and this. We don't know if it's true or not. But that is true. The same way you get him is the same way you lose him. That part is true. That's why I don't never, if I know something, like, I don't never try to, or want nobody's man, like, to, under dirty pretenses or dirty blood or something like that. Like, I know a couple of people that have built their houses on dirty foundations, and even if they didn't lose the man or lose the foundation, they in hell. A lot of times, you don't know what a woman is paying for to have that man. You don't know what she's doing to keep that man. And a lot of times, once the doors are open and you find out what's going on, a lot of times you close that door and get your damn car and pull off. Oh, you can have that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't be going all up on nobody's shit, trying to take their man all up on nobody's porch, and I don't be messing around, because a lot of y'all women didn't wanted a man so bad and swung the door open, found out he got to have his leg cut off in the next 6 months. He just didn't want her taking care of him. So he was trying to find something and stick you with the problem that you didn't know was on the way. Y'all gonna learn to stay out of people's business and let business come to y'all, the correct business. A lot of times these men be sick. They ain't even looking for no wife or no lover. At this point, they looking for a caregiver. So I try to stay out of people's business and all getting caught in between the sheets with somebody else's man. I try to say, oh, I like the way you receive me. A lot of times, girl, I love the way, I can't stop you, relieve me. Oh, let's get good. Coming on strong, sweet brother in between the sheets. Dun, 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 you got me moaning. Girl, you got me groaning. I'm coming on strong, sweet brother in between the sheets. I am so sorry. I had got wrapped up in a moment there. But because I know the passion, I know the desire of it, baby. It's so good when you ain't supposed to be doing it. But when them lights come on and your ass standing there, it's so embarrassing. But back to what I was saying. I always try to stay out of people's affairs, because you be wound up with something that's way over your hands, and then you can't even get rid of it. You don't really know what's going on in people's marriages and relationships. I've seen, women want men so bad because they thought that the man was the breadwinner, but the wife was. So they was after the husband, thinking he was leaving with the money, but it was the wife money. And when he got over there, and he couldn't keep buying gifts, and when the wife put the divorce papers out and clamped on it, and everything dried up, and he couldn't do things no more. Now you don't want him there. You wanted the fun day, sunny day. If that was me, I would have investigated first and found out who had the money, because if the husband had the money, if I was going to go after somebody, but I don't play these games. If I was going to go after somebody, I would find out who had the money. Is it you, the husband, or is it you, the wife? Because do I want a fun day, or do I want a bad day? If the wife is the fun day and she the breadwinner, well, hell, I ain't trying to get in bed with you. I want her. I'm going to go after her. But see, a lot of people, they in between the sheets. I would find out who the breadwinner was, and that would be who I wanted, before I go up in here snatching somebody, and then later on thinking they the breadwinner, and then now the money gone because the money was the wife, and now I got you on my couch and you can't even buy me a gift no more. The money, I don't want your ass. That's why I was in it in the first place. I should have been going after her, But back to what I was saying. So I tried to go onto TMZ and find me a credible source to see if, this thing is true about Alicia Keys and Swizz Beatz. But so far, I haven't found anything. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to look at it as a standpoint I'm putting something out there and something ain't true. I'm trying to investigate, come up with the information. And then after I find out, it still ain't no big deal. I'm going to still talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it in truth. I'm going to talk about it in confidence. I'm going to know what I'm saying. I don't want to put something out there about somebody and I don't know if it's true, because you never know. You could run across these people. I do, and I have run across a lot of celebrities. I don't want to run across nobody in their face and say some dirty stuff about them, because I have the energy where I do run into celebrities, and I know a few celebrities, and a few celebrities know me. So I don't want to come into business dirty. I want to be for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, and then going on from this, right? Let's get to this topic. Coffee with the cougar. Okay, so Dontaye and Dontaye London. So lately, a lot of people been cash apping Dontaye, so she been getting some things paid, but now I think she said they cash apped her over $500 or something that took care of her car or something, and now she trying to get her rent paid or whatever, and she got until the 18th or something, or she gonna get evicted, so they'll probably send her some more money or something. Now people making videos about both of them, right? And so I be seeing a lot of times where people saying that these content creators using their names for clout, and even the people they sells, Dontaye and Dontaye, they talk about, people using their names for clout. Let me say this. I am a content creator and I talk about them, but I'm not using their name for clout. I'm just using their names because I watch them. I keep up with them, and they got their business out there. So if I'm watching them and keeping up with them, of course I'm going to talk about them because they're a part of my life. But late at night, I do watch videos, where people is talking about them in different ways, or invading their privacy or their YouTube accounts, as far as bank accounts, about how much they made. I watched this video the other night, the video that I watched with Dontaye or something. I think she said she only made $10,000, but then I watched this video that this dude did, because I told you how you could go and see how much a YouTuber is worth and how much they made. He said that she made over $100,000. And he was talking about how she blew her money, and now she begging for other people money and this and that and that. I don't know. But I just want to put that out there. I I ain't chasing nobody for no clout to try to be a celebrity. Hell, I am a damn celebrity. Oh yeah, I'm big time. I'm big business. I ain't got to chase nobody, but if I'm watching you, you part of my life, then I'm going to talk about you. You got shit out there. What you want me to do? You see what I'm saying? But as far as for clout, no, I'm big business, baby. I'm big energy. You don't want me to talk about you, get your shit off here. That's what you do. Let's not throw no bow and arrows across the line. Let's not throw no bullets across the line. With smoke and gunpowder residue, let's not do none of it. Well, anywho, as y'all can see, I'm down to the last drop here of my coffee. So that's the end of that. Thank y'all for stopping by, having coffee with the Cougar. Mwah.